and to best describe it, let me introduce and welcome to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, my honor to bring to the stage so that she can introduce her piece in her own words. Dublin, Scioto's very own Dr. Nicole Piunno.
Well, first of all, I do want to tell you about my inspiration and my thoughts on my own piece. But first, I need to say thank you to these people because with this piece, I wanted to honor the power of music more than anything else. And I have to say, as a composer, my job is done when I'm finished with the score. The problem, though, is it just sits on my computer or on my desk at that point. And it doesn't actually become alive until we have people to breathe life into it through their instruments. And that's when it becomes into the concert hall and it fills this place with beauty. And that, I think, is what honors music the most. So thank you. These are people who fell in love with music at some point in their lives, and they didn't want to stop just because they graduated. And that's a common thing that happens. And so it makes me so happy to see them still playing, still filling the world with beauty. So thank you. We live in a world, this is no surprise, with a lot of darkness and a lot of violence. And as an artist and composer, I feel it's my duty to represent that to some degree in what I write. However, there's also the reality of beauty, love, and joy. And this is something that we don't always see as much. We don't see it with our eyes, and therefore we often don't think it exists, but it does. The past conductor, great conductor who I miss dearly, Leonard Bernstein, has been quoted as saying that our response to violence should be to create more beauty, and I could not agree more with that statement. And next to loving another human being, I think the thing that brings the most beauty into this world is music. And I want to tell you why. It's because it connects us to beauty and love and joy, these things that we can't see. It actually becomes a part of us in this process. And in that process, it actually transforms us because we have our affections stirred and we love the beauty, which is what we need more than anything. We need to not love violence, we need to love beauty. And when we want more of it, we want to create more of it, and we want to do more of it in the world. And through that, we overcome the violence with beauty. And that's the purpose of music education. And as much as I love studies that exist that talk about how it helps us with our math, and it helps us develop students in school, and it helps other subjects, that misses the point. I'm so glad those studies exist. They're true, we need them, but it misses the point. The point is it makes us more beautiful. And thus, the world becomes more beautiful. And that's why we can't let music die. And that's what I wanted to honor in this piece. And so, at first, I want to connect you with joy. Because joy exists, and even if you don't feel it right now, it does exist, and I want you to experience it through what these people play. And then in the second movement, I want to connect you with sorrow, because that's also a reality that exists. And sometimes we're told that it's not okay to feel pain, but it is. And the music itself can come alongside of you and grieve with you, even if there's no one else to grieve with you. And it says it's okay to feel this. But I don't want to leave you there. So I want to take you back to joy in the third movement. And I also want to take you to the biggest statement of beauty and joy I can possibly give you through my skills that I have right now. And these people are going to be the vehicle to do that. So thank you.